Good morning, wrestling fans, and happy Wrestlemania Sunday, everyone. Hope your pro wrestling weekend is going great. Last night was Wrestlemania Saturday, night one of Wrestlemania 40. And tonight, we will see Bloodline rules after The Rock pinned Cody Rhodes in the main event in what was billed as the biggest tag team match in WWE history. Remember, there is a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic sometime around the middle of the night that I watched WrestleMania 40, and right after that I watched AEW Collision and then did the podcast. So I think on my smartwatch this morning, it said I got about just a little over 3 hours of sleep, I think. I'm sure that's plenty enough. And I didn't come prepared. I know it's sometime today, but I'm not sure what time exactly. The Indie Wrestling Hall of Fame. That would be nice if I can check that out sometime. And right now, actually at the time of this recording, the Slammy Awards are on. Not sure if or when I'm going to be able to check that out. But on this episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans, gonna go over the card for WrestleMania Sunday tonight. Once again, live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at the Lincoln Financial Field. I'm sure commentary will probably be the same. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, and Corey Graves. And here's what we got in store for tonight. We have a 6-man tag team Philadelphia street fight as the Pride, Bobby Lashley, and the Street Profits take on the Final Testament, Karrion Kross, and the Authors of Pain, with Scarlett Bordeaux and Paul Ellering in their corner. I'm sure they might do some brawling through the crowds, use some weapons, maybe some garbage cans, some kendo sticks. I think the Pride, I guess they're called now, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, probably going to get the win in this one. And we have LA Knight, taking on the phenomenal AJ Styles. Really good one tonight. Should be anyway. You know, AJ Styles, he can have a great match with just about anybody. LA Knight, also a good worker. I am a fan of both, but you know, if you're a regular listener, that AJ Styles, definitely one of my favorite wrestlers. I gotta go with AJ for my prediction. I'd say definitely rooting for AJ Styles in this one. And the WWE United States Championship is on the line. in a triple threat match as the WWE United States Champion. Logan Paul will defend against the Viper Randy Orton and KO Kevin Owens. I'm not really sure how it's going to happen, what the finish is going to be, but actually I see Logan Paul retaining in this one, and I think that it would probably be a way where he just sneaks out the victory. Maybe either Orton or Kevin Owens looks like they're going to have the match won, but then the last second Logan Paul could come in and get the cover and steal it away from them. But somehow I think Logan Paul will be retaining the title tonight. Also, the WWE Women's Championship is up for grabs. Io Sky taking on Bayley. For this one, I have to go with Bayley, to be honest, winning the title tonight. I could see her defeating Io. So my prediction for this one is Bayley. Then the main event, which we now know will be Bloodline rules for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. The Tribal Chief Roman Reigns taking on the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. This one, I'm sure you can expect the Bloodline to get involved. For a prediction, I don't know, it's kind of tough, but I might have to go with, I don't know, maybe I'll just say I'm undecided for this one. But first, before I end the predictions, I did forget one match. I don't know how I could have forgotten that. The World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Seth freaking Rollins defending against Drew McIntyre. I'm sure they will sell Seth Rollins not being 100% due to having a match last night and Drew McIntyre not wrestling. So he's the more fresher of the two. I could see Drew McIntyre possibly winning the title tonight. So for my prediction, I gotta go with Drew McIntyre on this one. But who knows, I could be wrong. And just before I wrap up the podcast here, last night, night one, Wrestlemania Saturday, I thought it was pretty good. Definitely had some good matches on the card. I know some people are saying that the main event was too long, close to 45 minutes. But to be honest, just my opinion, I thought it was fine. I was into pretty much all the match, really. I was into it. I thought all four guys in it did a good job. I thought The Rock actually worked a really good match. Like I said, just my opinion anyway. And I was fine with the finish, having The Rock pin Cody Rhodes. Just one thing, though, about the main event is that there wasn't as much interaction with The Rock and Michelle, the mother of Cody Rhodes. Yes, he did interact with her a little bit, but I thought it would have been more. And I was even thinking, like, of course, the beatdown on Raw a couple weeks ago, I thought they might have had something where The Rock was beating Cody Rhodes outside the ring, maybe had him busted open, and then would go over to his mother and show her his face where he was bleeding and saying, "Look at your son, Mama Rhodes," or something like that. But and he didn't even really do much as far as taking the weight belt over to her. And thus, maybe they do more with her tonight, maybe on night 2. We'll just have to wait and see. That's all for this special WrestleMania Sunday episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, listening, and downloading. Hope everyone enjoyed WrestleMania Saturday last night. Remember, in the comment section, you can leave your thoughts and your opinions and your ratings on WrestleMania Saturday or any of the other events that you have seen from this weekend. You can leave your thoughts in the comment section, either right here on Spreaker, YouTube, or wherever you listen to 360 Wrestling Podcasts at. We'll be back tonight with a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic. Not sure what time, just like last night, but I'll probably do the podcast after the press conference is over. So hope everyone enjoys the last night of this WrestleMania / pro wrestling weekend. We'll talk to you tonight for 360 Wrestling Fanatic, then tomorrow for the Monday episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Enjoy WrestleMania, everybody, and have a great pro wrestling day.